If you're seeing this June 23rd, 24th, or 25th, it is not by chance and it is not random. You were meant to see this because you are a chosen one and this message is for you. Before recording, I spent over an hour meditating and manifesting that this message would somehow find its way to every single one of the chosen. And the message is this: the time has come for you as a chosen one to step into your authenticity and stand on your authority because the rest of humanity needs you. But how do you know for sure that you are in fact a chosen one? Can you stand in a crowd of people surrounded by loved ones, friends, and family and still feel isolated and alone? Do you know what people are thinking or feeling just by being around them before they ever say anything? From an early age, have you been aware of or in contact with supernatural or spiritual beings? Have you always had the feeling that you were meant for something greater but you weren't quite sure what it is? Are you neurodivergent? Has your life been nothing but an uphill battle since the moment of your birth? And most importantly, does the phrase chosen one, starseed, or indigo child resonate deep within the very fiber of your being? If so, you are most definitely one of the chosen. If any of this applies to you, I want you to comment, "I am a chosen one." Now is the time to make contact with and establish dialogue with each other. Use the comment section here to do so. Follow each other back. We are at the dawning of a new age, the Age of Aquarius, and it is up to the chosen ones working together as one to help guide humanity into the new age. This year, 2026, is the year everything starts to change. Before you ever even came into this existence, you made the decision as a chosen one to be here for this moment, to help guide humanity into what comes next. You have a very important role to play in all of this, and that's what I'll be breaking down in this video. Let's start with how we know that this is the year everything starts to change. We can see it in numerology, astrology, and the Chinese zodiac. See, if you add up all the digits in 2026, 2 plus 2 plus 6, it equals 10. In numerology, the number 10 is the number of infinite potential. It gives us the ability to destroy the old so that something new can be created. The higher octave of 10 is 28. 28 is the number of the structure of the matrix. We live in the Saturn-Moon matrix. Saturn takes 28 years to get through all 12 zodiac signs, and the Moon takes 28 days to get through all 12 zodiac signs. In numerology, the word chosen has a numerological value of 28. And when we reduce the number 28, 2 plus 8 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. In numerology, the number 1 is the number of action, authenticity, and authority. So in order for the chosen ones to take action, they have to first step into their authenticity and stand on their authority. 2026 is also a year of the fire horse. In spirituality, the element of fire represents destruction and creation. It burns away the old, making way for something new to be built. The horse symbolizes action and forward momentum. This is the foundation, but things are really going to start progressing after June 29th because on June 29th, Jupiter officially moves into Leo. When this happens, it will create an astrological configuration that astrologers have been waiting on and talking about for decades. This planetary alignment is known as Barbault's basket. It's called that because it was first talked about by a man named Andre Barbault, a world-renowned astrologer who used astrology to make 3 major predictions throughout the course of his life. He predicted the fall of the Berlin Wall, and it happened. He predicted the 2020 pandemic, and it happened. His final prediction was for the summer of 2026. And he predicted in the summer of 2026, we would start to see a global shift, a shift in the collective consciousness, and a restructuring of power. He said this was because of Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn and Neptune in Aries, Uranus in Gemini, and Jupiter in Leo. All of these planets are in position except for Jupiter, but on June 29th, Jupiter officially enters Leo and the final piece of the puzzle falls into place. See, Pluto in Aquarius reveals the power hidden at the top and redistributes it amongst the collective. Saturn and Neptune in Aries dissolve old rigid structures, making way for something new. Uranus in Gemini tells us that there will be major technological and spiritual advancement and the transition to renewable clean energy. And Jupiter in Leo symbolizes the rise and expansion of the authentic sovereign self. But there are 2 more astrological transitions taking place not long after June 29th that Andre Barbault didn't really talk about, but I think are just as, if not even more important. And that's the South Node entering Leo and the North Node entering Aquarius. See, the South Node represents your security, your comfort zone, your stability, and Leo represents the true authentic self. The North Node represents your soul's mission, your purpose, your destiny, and Aquarius represents the collective. This brings us back to what I was talking about earlier when I said in order for the chosen ones to take action, they have to step into their authenticity and stand on their authority. Only by embracing your true authentic self can you start taking steps towards your soul's mission in service to the collective. And when the rest of humanity sees your authenticity and sees what you are doing, they will start to follow you. So now let's talk about how you, as a chosen one, start moving towards your soul's mission. How do you figure out what you're meant to be doing? The answer to that question is in your birth chart. Look and see where the North Node, the South Node, and Saturn are located and where those energies intersect with the transiting North Node, South Node, and Saturn. That lays out what your soul's mission is and what you're meant to be doing during this transition into the new age. And while you're looking at your birth chart, look and see where Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, and Leo are located. Because that's going to tell you which areas of your life are affected and activated by Barbault's basket and what you need to be doing in those specific areas of your life in order to align yourself with this reality shifting energy. And yes, everyone has Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, and Leo in their birth chart somewhere. So from here, you have a couple of different options. You can either A, go to the internet, do your own research, and figure out what all this means for you according to your individual birth chart. But if you want to skip that process and just want all the information given to you sitting in your email within 48 hours, you can go over to my profile, click the link in my bio, or go to blindzacreadings.com and get yourself a Bible of you or an all of you. Because right now, both the Bible of you and all of you are coming with 2 free bonus readings specifically designed to give you all of that information. The first free bonus reading is the Soul's Mission reading. This reading will lay out what your soul's mission is and the steps you need to start taking in order to complete it. The second free bonus reading is the Barbold's Basket reading. This reading will explain which areas of your life are affected and activated by Barbold's Basket and what you need to be doing in those areas of your life in order to align yourself with this reality shifting energy. Those 2 readings are free with each Bible of you and all of you. Right now, both the Bible of you and all of you are currently discounted over $150 off. And if you use the promo code CHOSEN, you'll get an additional 10% off on top of that $150 discount. Both the Bible of you and all of you are massive, massive packages of readings that I personally put together and email to you. Besides those 2 free bonus readings, they both come with the most in-depth birth chart reading you can find on the market right now. You'll receive an accurate copy of your birth chart along with a detailed breakdown of what every aspect of it means. You'll also get a full numerology profile reading. This is a reading on not just your day number and life path number, but on all 10 numbers in your numerology profile. You'll also get a Chinese zodiac reading. This is a reading on all 4 of your Chinese zodiac elements and animals because you have 4, not just 1. You will also receive a Chinese zodiac calendar, which will tell you your lucky days, unlucky days, the days to take action, and the days to lay low over the next year. And both the Bible of you and all of you tell you everything you have coming up over the next year according to numerology, astrology, and the Chinese zodiac. The difference between the Bible of you and the all of you, they both contained everything I just said before, but the all of you contains 3 times more information and 3 times more readings. So all the readings I just named are 3 times bigger in the all of you, plus you'll receive a karmic debt reading, a love, romance, and relationship reading, a get that bag reading that's going to tell you how you're meant to get wealthy according to numerology, astrology, and the Chinese zodiac. You will also receive a manifestation reading. This will tell you what type of manifester you are out of the 144 different types, give you 11 detailed ways that you specifically manifest in the fastest, most efficient way, along with 11 things you need to remove from your life because those things are hindering your manifestations. The all of you also includes a Kundalini Awakening fasting schedule for the next year. This will tell you how to complete your Kundalini Awakening every single month and the specific days you need to fast each month in order to do so. And the all of you also includes an Astrology 101 course that I've designed to teach you how to read and understand astrology the same way I do. Like I said before, you can find the Bible of you or the all of you at the link in my bio or at blindzacreadings.com. They are currently discounted over $150 off. And if you use the promo code CHOSEN, you'll get an additional 10% off on top of that $150 discount. If you're not interested in a reading from me and you would rather do your own research, I understand. I have a free birth chart calculator that you're more than welcome to use at the link in my bio as well.